Good time zone chat. Happy Friday. Bittersweet Friday. I'm already telling myself, keep it together, man. I didn't think I was going to be super emotional today, but I'm really feeling it right now. Coming in here for a final stream with you all before I head back to work in a more traditional space. Well, actually, I'm going to go back to work right here. I'll tell you that much. I'm fully remote. So Monday morning, this will be our final regular Magic play-in stream. There will be one more there'll be a stream on Monday, but a very brief one. I am going to hop on at 9 a.m. Pacific as usual Monday and speak to y'all maybe for 5-10 minutes before I head into my orientation session for work. And at that point, I will have discussed things with my new employer and will be ready to share with you what I'm up to. And looking forward to doing that. To anybody who wants to come in for one quick update and a wave and a thank you. But I'll thank everybody here right now. What a run. What a ride. I didn't know what exactly to expect out of this. I knew when I left Wizards that I wanted to try content creation again. I knew that I didn't want to make games again right away. Wasn't ready to do that right away. I knew I had a crap ton of Magic cards that I was never actually going to put in any decks or do anything with other than turn into cash, so I knew I needed to do that too. And it was kind of that collection of realizations, and as I mentioned at the time when I got started streaming, the fact that my wife, who went back to full-time work, who hadn't been doing full-time work in a while, so it gave me room to take a risk, see what would happen. Try out streaming. Streaming kind of caught on while I was at Wizards. I started at Wizards in 2011, and Kenji was kind of on the forefront of Magic streaming back when it was just in TV, you know. And I've been curious about it, watching it for a long time, and then was like, you know, I'm gonna take a shot at this, and take a shot I did, and kind of got about the best, you know, what I was really hoping for. You know, I guess what I was, the brass ring, of course, was like, hey, it took off. I caught on. And now suddenly I'm competing with Kenji for who's the top Magic streamer, right? That's the brass ring. That's the longest of the long shots. So, but I never held that as super realistic. What I hoped was that I would attract enough of an audience to feel that it was worth doing, and that it was fun and community building and just a worthwhile way to play Magic. I think Luis spoke about this on a recent Limited Resources Q&A episode when he talked about how he enjoys streaming because it's he's 2-for-1ing, right? He's getting he's doing the streaming, but he's also playing the Magic. You know, it's something he enjoys to do. He enjoys doing, and I totally feel that, right? That was a big part of the philosophy of this. It was that I was going to keep playing digital Magic every day. That was just something I was going to be doing, and I wanted to make content, so why not just combine those, right? Get that 2-for-1. So that's been great. Another factor in my decisions in the last few years was my children, who are now almost 21 and almost 20, really. They are on the cusp of they were on the cusp of leaving the nest pre-pandemic, but then pandemic just changed everything. But now they're back to, I'm almost an empty nest again. By the end of the summer, I expect that I'll be an empty nester. And so there's just a huge upheaval, a lot of change right now. But anyway, back to the decision to start doing this. It was a chance, you know. So a few years ago, we're looking at both my kids at the tail end of their high school run, and it was wonderful after spending their entire lives basically under the stresses and pressures of heavy deadline corporate game making. And I say corporate game making, I made indie games too, really, in the sense of a small company, just game making. It's just any industry's got some pressures, but it was really nice to take a break from that particular multi-decade pressure and really spend my days only doing things that were largely pleasurable to me. Every job comes with some stuff that is not so much. I hate the paperwork, the taxes, and the accounting, and all the hateful little details of running a business. But really, I've got to spend the last few years napping with my dog when I feel like it, making meals and sharing time with my children, playing Magic and making new friends here, getting my cards organized and learning how to turn that into a reasonable business. It's been really a wonderful few years of growth, exploration, and trying stuff out, seeing what sticks, and knowing that I only got one run through this thing, and to try and not have too many regrets. And I don't have any regrets about the last couple of years. The only one that's cropped up now is that I'm trying to borrow money for building this kind of mother-in-law cottage on our back property. They don't care that what I'm about to make or what I made for most of my career. Banks only care about what I've done the last 2 years, and let's just say they're not super impressed. So it's kind of funny. It's just one consequence of this has been that I look worse to banks. That's like that. I finally found one for well, okay, that's a negative, but overall, it's just been everything I could have hoped for in terms of gathering a wonderful group of people to share this wonderful game with. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for to my mods who have gone above and beyond to donate their time to help shape this community into what they wanted to see in the world. And that's a powerful force of people wanting to create something they want to experience and be a part of, and that's one of my life lessons was projecting what you seek. And I really feel like I got what I sought. I projected what I wanted to see in a community, and that community came, and it's been fantastic. And the mods, both here on the channel and in the Discord, are the first line of amazingness on that front, and exemplify what I'm talking about there. But so to everybody who gives to the community, and that just means communicating. If that's the next layer. Like anybody who is spending time talking on Discord, chatting here in chat, that's what builds the community. And so that engagement, to throw around industry buzzwords and stuff, while it's an industry buzzword, it's truly what matters to building a community as well. So to all of you who took the time to share your thoughts in chat and in Discord, and to start dialogues with people to help create that community, thank you. This community is yours as well. And I also want to even thank the silent lurkers. I see you. I know you're out there. I see the numbers. I know that the number of people that view me is not the number of people that chat, and I appreciate even those who aren't engaging directly in community building and don't. Maybe it's not what you're here for. That's totally cool. You're here. You found something you're looking for here, and maybe I'm providing that to you in the background and in a non back and forth kind of way. But if that's working for you, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for that support. So even the lurkers have a place in my heart, It's been all part of what has been making this work. It's all part of what made Card Kingdom decide to take their shot on me. You lurkers matter there, because I tell you about Card Kingdom and you hear that. Can't help it. Can't help it. Too late. You already heard about them. Too late. Can't mute it. So thank you to everybody for supporting my stream, however you have chosen to, and however you've gone about that support. Thank you so much. And so now I just kind of launched right into that out of the good time zone, just because that's where my head and heart was at. I went through some tissue during the countdown. I'm not going to lie. And we'll see if the box stays at its same fullness before the end of the stream. But I do want to do a final breakdown on chat here and on the hellos, that is. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. Hat, welcome. Thank you, Skeptical Hat, for all of your support. Hat has really made this this streaming thing pretty easy. I feel like when Hat's got my back like he does, it's so great to just have it's the best magic bot, best stream bot ever is Hat. I just say stuff and like it just happens. Amazing. Thank you, Hat. King Coffee, welcome. Hey, Math Core, happy good time zone to you. I'm gonna miss these two, Math. Timber Ho, welcome. I got my other two listen ups done too. Hey, Jim, what's up, Radiantware? Good time zone. Greetings, Gar. Hello, Mama. Oh, Mama. Thank you so much for all your support. I mean, the randomness of the universe has never stopped amazing me from the moment I ever started thinking about it. There's a reason I became a philosophy major, and so many things seem so arbitrary. So many mainstays of my community just stumbled onto me at the right time. Mama stopped by the stream just at the right time, and has become an integral part of this whole experience, in my opinion. And friends like Tron, I don't know if Tron's here yet, but Tron happening to catch see me playing the other side of a match he watched from Reed Duke's side, and it's like, who is this guy? Came over, one of our longtime community friends, right? So it's just amazing, the pinballs of the universe bouncing off each other and randomly things happening, and then you make friends out of it. It's incredible. It's incredible. I sometimes think about the friends on the roads not taken, but I don't know them. I know you all. Here we are on the road taken, and I'm glad you're all here. Lotus sleeves from Mama. Duncan. Talk about community participation. Get my son to make one little innocent little rat meme, and suddenly I've got hundreds of incredible memes, thanks to the efforts of folks like Slam Dunk. Thank you. Hey, Rob, how goes? Natalia, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Jim, we're going to figure it out. I've been trying to use my language very carefully in regards to what this is the end of, and what this is the end of is my regularly scheduled streaming, and the start of a hiatus for the stream as I figure out the lay of the land in my new life. I have to prioritize that. I have to just I wanted to make sure not to promise anything, because I just need to understand where things are at before I commit to anything. But I can surely say the true thing, that it is my hope to find a new regular slot, probably on the weekends, to stream. I did some evening streaming after jury duty and found it to be, I was not in good game shape. I just wasn't ready to start streaming after an 8-hour workday, which was what jury duty certainly was. So I'm thinking I'll probably, and it'll probably, knowing me, be a morning stream. I really do like rolling out of bed, having some coffee, and making it kind of a thing I do to start my day, as opposed to a thing that I'm planning to insert somewhere in the middle of my day. So easy like Sunday morning, Saturday morning cartoon show. Thanks for the final sub there, Doug. Well, again, maybe not final. You can sub as I continue to stream very lightly, but I don't blame you for giving your Prime subs and subscription monies to some more regular streamers here. Hey, Pablo, welcome. Good time zone. Me too. We've got Pablo's Listen Up complete as well to finish all my homework. I don't want to get held back a grade here. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of mournful Magic cards. I don't know how many have actual tears on them, like people crying in them. It's a good question. Let the trivia buffs get on it. Welcome, Jopester. Jopester's participating in the gauntlet today for the first time. What's probably the last gauntlet. I don't imagine that whatever light amount of streaming time I'll be having coming up will be really feasible to do gauntlet style stuff. So this will be a fun one to close it out. I appreciate as much as you've been able to participate, Jopester. It's been good to have you. There's Tron. Let's talk about Tron. Nathan, you still coming to Seattle? We're still going to do that sandwich run. Sure. I turned off Listen Up because I didn't. Obviously, I can't commit to giving it a review later. But if you just want to give me a final suggestion and throw those points around, I can turn that on for you. But yeah, anybody who redeems a Listen Up, I don't know when I will give you a review of it. Thanks, Dunk. Flood of tears, there you go. That might not be images of people crying, but I guess that's a lot of people who did cry. Any common? All right, common deck box. I haven't watched the new birthday clip yet, but I loved the first one, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new one. Thank you. Bergdorfer, good time zone. Hey, Molecule Man, good time zone to you. The short pre-orientation stream. Yes, I probably because I do need to announce, like, my YouTube community is behind. Like, I'm posting VODs, but it's several weeks behind. So anybody only consuming my content through YouTube may not even have word that I'm heading in for a new job on Monday. So I do intend to post the final farewell on Monday to YouTube as a way to communicate to those viewers what's up. You're welcome, Bergdorfer. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your support. Much appreciated. Kenji took the leap. Worked out. Right on, Molecule Man. You take care. Glad I've had a positive impact, as has the community. That's great, Pablo. Can't get much higher compliment for the worth of my efforts here than that. Leading people to their community. You're welcome, Radiantware. You know, Alexis, I'm not sure how either. I guess I never stopped, you know, I hated the players, but not the game. Gotta ask, is full-time Twitch streamer a pro or con on a resume? I mean, it's not. It's simply, it's gonna be both, right? I mean, you're kind of LOLing it, but I really thought carefully about how to present my streaming appropriately and positively for this, you know, for job seeking. But when I'm seeking for jobs in the game industry, it's actually quite a plus. People are, I think it's, I say people, I mean, organizations making games are spending a lot of time and thought appropriately on the questions around making their product friendly for streamers, how to use the streaming community as a way to get reach for your new game. So there's a way for this industry that it's quite a positive, because I have enough background in the other stuff that this is just a kind of another layer. But I don't know what a non-game industry would necessarily make of it. Yeah, just show the bank the birthday video, then they'll get it. I tried to show the bank the independent valuation of my Magic inventory, and they didn't get that. So I if like a third party telling them how much I've got wasn't enough to move the needle, I don't know. Yeah, it's true, Tron. You're a terrible mod, but that's okay. You got a cool sword. You've done no harm, you know. It's kind of that thing. Those of you who remember the early days, I modded viewers willy-nilly early on, much to, like, I think Hat, or maybe I don't know if Hat was there at the time or not, but much to the shock of some people, like, but I got a good read. I could tell. I didn't do it randomly. I modded people who, by the way they communicated in chat and by the way they engaged with the stream, showed me that I knew it. They were, and all of them were, none of them did harm. That was the main thing. Many of them did nothing, Tron, but none of them did harm. Blame Hat is a fine kind of default stance. Timber, you redeem listen ups and play in gauntlets. You're hardly a lurker, but you're welcome and thank you. Hey, Agent Falcon, thanks for poking your head in and waving and saying hi. You're welcome. Getting close to the bottom of chat here. I'm taking my time today. You can still hit me with blah blahs, but maybe we'll do all the blah memes today by some time or another. And a sub from Pablo. Thank you, Pablo. And War Furnace, you're welcome. Thank you. Oh, I might have locked meme redemption. I'll unlock it. I guess I have a cap on it. What I didn't want was like everybody just saying, "Oh well, last day I'm gonna dump all of my my points in." I will. It's almost like, I guess like if you've got to, I'll almost do free memes today. You know, like nobody has to pay. Here, you want here? This is for Rob.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
You're welcome, Gar. Thank you for all you've given back. Much appreciated. I've really enjoyed chatting about your side project, and I will treasure my wooden stuff forever. Oh, we can redeem the blahs. I'll give you all the blahs. It's just not going to stop me talking.
Take your blah blah to the blah blahologist.
I have a joke for you. A mid-50-year-old woman walks into a stream. No, I got a joke for you. A mid-40s dude decides to start streaming, because that makes sense. Hey, David Vero, welcome. Hey, Smash. That's why I definitely turned off preview review. I'm not. Today is not about the new Magic set. I care not about the new Magic set today. We're not reviewing any new Magic cards. I've been trying to, like, I may do this on the side, but just like record with my stream background and everything, but just run every single meme I've ever gotten off air, but record it and then throw that on YouTube, just so that the full meme catalog will be available for all time. I think that's fair. And yeah, I will. I'm happy to share the memes. I had these made for me. You think I'm going to be like, no, they're mine? Like, if anybody wants to use them, I will try to figure out maybe a Dropbox to share as well. Unless if there's anybody who created a meme that doesn't want it shared for other streamers or purposes, let me know. If you only want it as a Going Optimal thing, it can be an exclusive. Just let me know. Yeah, King Coffee mentions that I'm an evening streamer. I recognize that so many of my European friends are here because they chill out after work with some Magic, or after their busy day, whatever their day entails, but in the evening. And thus the good time zone. I really wish I could remember who told me, because I didn't coin good time zone. Somebody brought that to the stream because they were in a situation where they were consistently, maybe through work, communicating with people from different time zones, and they had settled on that. So that was something, yet another piece of the community that was brought by the community, you know? Yeah, I don't know if there's a full chat log of all the text that has ever been posted in my chat. But yeah, you could find it that way if so. Oh, Jopester tried before, and it was the busted week. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we should use Karn. Okay. Here, let's get... back to the beginning. Well, whenever you make it to this neck of the woods, Tron, you reach out and let me know. You know where to find me. Anybody can email me at goingoptimal@gmail.com anytime, too, besides the various Whisper and Discord chats. Okay, thanks, Jopester. I may still they out of habit, but I'll try. Hey, DJ. Yeah, maybe I should say they've done no harm yet, Alexis, but I'll live dangerously and continue to allow Alexis some power over my world. Hey, Phantom. Oh, yeah. I'm in for some cribbage. All right, here, let's get another blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, blah, blah, blah!
I didn't say anything about you didn't deserve, Tron.
Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Oh my god. Operation blah blah blah.
Let's see, I haven't done this one yet.
Is today's hectic lifestyle making you tense and impatient?
Shut up and get to the point!
Rob fishing for one final timeout. Probably not going to work today, though. Let me get my gauntlet info. Then I'll do the final blah meme, and then we'll actually play some Magic. The final blah down. That's fair. Definitely could have been a final countdown day on the song of the day, but I went more sentimental. Rob says, I still don't understand why I'm not a mod. I told you, I listened to what people were saying and handed out mods perfectly. Perfect modding. Okay. Got this. No, I figured it out. I know how to resort now. /mod username. I got it. If I accidentally unsword someone, I'm on lockdown now on how to resword. All right, though, I think we're good. I'm at the bottom of chat. I've hit all the... Oh, I have one final blah, and then we're going to do it.
You don't need double talk. You need blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. No habla español.
The final word on blahs from the man himself. Blah, blah, blah. That's interesting. Didn't even give me the choice. I can time you out. I can ban you. But here, I'll show you my power. Boom. Should have worked, right? Did that work? Say something again. Dunk. See if you got a sword now. Hey, Mike, I'm announcing the details of the new job on Monday. If you want to stop by on Monday, I'm going to give a quick farewell stream and announce the details then. There we go. I suppose I'll let the guy who made 17 million memes for me also be a mod. It's funny how Rob keeps explaining why he's not a mod while complaining about not being a mod. It's really... I don't even need to step in. It's like he's fighting with himself for me. All right. How about some magic with these wonderful competitors who've decided to take part in the final gauntlet? One more shout out to my sponsor, CardKingdom.com. They are still sponsoring me. Heck, they're sponsoring me even after I'm going off air because they're like, sure, we're going to finish out the month for you, buddy. No worries. And no worries if you order from them, you're going to get exactly what you expected when you expected it or before. And there'll be something cool in the package too, maybe a token, something interesting. Their customer service is fantastic, and their Nordstrom white glove type customer service. So glad to have been associated with such a wonderful Magic retailer as Card Kingdom these years, and I appreciate them very much. Check them out via my affiliate links, and let them know one last time that you got there from here. Thanks, everybody, and thanks, Card Kingdom, for all that support. Let's hop over and look at the draft, or look at the draft screen. Since this is Gauntlet Day, we're going to do the classic MTGA draft.tk session. We're going to be drafting on this third-party website, exporting our resulting decks over to Arena, and then battling using the Friend Challenge system. Oh, let's love it. The song of the day choices from the players today. I love it. If Never Gonna Give You Up isn't Alexis, I quit. Well, am I quitting? Right on. Thanks, everybody. That's sweet. Okay, so here we go. This is the deal. We're doing Tinkerer's Cube. Mama sent me a little guidepost to assign the color pair stuff going on in this cube. I didn't look at it. Whatever, it's cube. I know Tinkerer's Cube. Basically, to me, that means combo-rific style interactions. Even the aggro tends to be combo-rific. The counter spells and removal tend to be a little more sparse and a little worse. To me, that makes it more important to get having that ability to reach out and kill some annoying combo piece creature is pretty critical, I think, in this format. At least in past iterations of this cube. So, but also that's my worry. Like historically, this cube has had sometimes a problem being what it has marketed itself as, the Tinkerer's Cube, and sometimes it's like, oh no, you just tinker aggro. It's just aggro with a little with cleverness to it, right? But let's see what it presents this week, and we'll look to do something fun for our final run. Yeah, that's why I say in the past. I don't know how this one is going to play out that way, but we'll see. I'm ready. A little ready check from everybody. Looks like Slitherblade is some aggro there, some unblockable aggro. What's this? Laptop Chancellor, blue and a black for a 1/3. Whenever you discard a card, you may pay 1. If you do, amass 2. Wow, so that's obviously a build around. Mascot Exhibition. That does mean there's going to be lesson learn in here, right? Which means Mascot Exhibition could be a fine place to start. But maybe if there's none, I mean, they might also put this in just to be a without it. Yeah, maybe it has. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have looked at that. It kind of does make a difference. Like, Mascot Exhibition is a legit first pick if we're sure that we're going to see some learn cards. What's this Sage? I don't even know this. 3 mana Planeswalker. Each other Planeswalker you control has the loyalty abilities of Kasmina Enigma Sage. And so, but what it does is scry 2. Wow, giving other Planeswalkers the +2 loyalty ability seems powerful just because some Planeswalkers are going to really do a lot with that. I got 46 seconds here, though, so I got to figure that out. Maybe I'm not going to start there. Create a Fractal Creature Token. Yeah. Carry did a fine start, although it's a little fragile for what it does. Imprisonment is some of that interaction we're talking about, except it doesn't, unless you put in the 5 to exile, it doesn't stop the utility stuff. I'll take the Mascot, Rob, but if it's just a 7-drop sorcery, that's not great. But I'm going to trust the cube. And here you go. We immediately get a learn card. And in fact, it's a good one. Might just take that. Certainly don't want to be left without... I would like to have access to the exhibition. Maze Mind Tome is great. Soul Transfer is interaction. I think this, without the Mascot, I'm just on the nice removal spell. And yeah, inspiration. Sorry, maybe this is another way to go with it. We could learn with the inspiration instead, and it's any target. What do you think? Do you like... I think we should take some learn. There's not a lot of other red in the pack. You can make the case for the inspiration because we're leaving the soul transfer in the pack. But yeah, lifelink is valuable. I think this is the better card. I mean, it's the rare, you know. But I was also talking about how important getting the interaction is. I think Quill is better in an abstract draft concept ROM, but it's not necessarily better in Cube, and it's not necessarily better in Cube where quality creature interaction is at a premium. So I am going to take the Quill, but I think it's closer, certainly in this Cube, than it would be in a Strixhaven draft, for example. And yeah, certainly Quill fetching the exhibition to then hook up Quill to creatures for lifelink is a nice 2-card plan here. Oh, more stuff I don't know. So we got one black card. Let's take a look. Vivian, 6-mana Vivian. Oh, this is one of the Planeswalker deck Planeswalkers. +2 for counters on a creature, -3 punching, and -9 trample. So just kind of a bread and butter-ish medium Planeswalker. What do we want to pair with the black? I mean, you can take Baron Moore, and that wouldn't be the worst. Welding Sparks for some more interaction. Time Stream Navigator. That seems like a stretch. Yeah, Binding of the Titan. Oh, that's not... I was thinking of a different card. You like the Pathway. Fixing, perfectly reasonable. Again, I'm attracted to interaction. This is a format where we could get black-red control-y, you know. Or Gear Hulk. Does this kill stuff? Oh, this is draw stuff, right? I'm gonna live by my pre-draft priorities and take the sparks here. Stockpile is fine, but I'm gonna, if we wheel that, maybe it's something to do. Yeah, Binding. I saw Binding on a Saga and was absolutely thinking Binding of the Old Gods, but that is no Binding of the Old Gods right there. So maybe this isn't strong enough to go for, but again, my instinct in these cubes is to not sleep on the reach out and kill a creature stuff, especially the reach out and kill a small creature. It tends to be a lot of little annoying stuff in these formats. Containment Construct is fun if we can do that thing, if we're discarding. Black-red seems like the place where we would be discarding. That's why... Or blue also does looting, of course, right? So Grixis is kind of, to me, the construct colors, which is where we've started. That's a good point. We're doing Friend Challenge, so we're going to be doing OG cards, I'm sure. Or I shouldn't say I'm sure. Let's say true things. I'm pretty sure. Okay, back to this. Construct. Oh, what does this Nahiri do? Equipment. Planeswalker. Kind of far away from that. This is a learn card that we could grab. Bloodseeker we know is pretty good if you're doing that thing. But Construct is interesting. Wizard class 2, sure. Draw some cards. I'm going to take the Construct and see if we can't build around that a bit. Feels like these two colors would be good at that. What's this? Falcon Wrath Forebear. 3/1 flying that can't block. When it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens to return. Well, kind of aggro sacrifice. I'll hold that. Yeah, Gadrak, also reasonable. And certainly, yeah, I was forgetting blood tokens do the construct thing, right? So treasure token interesting, but blood token extra interesting with containment construct. And that's what Tron is pointing out, as I'm finally coming around to it here. Is that worth taking that? Yeah, let's look first. I think that's a good angle here. I'm sure red-black is going to be the blood colors to the extent that it's in the cube, and blood is going to work great with the construct. And so let's do that. Oh, so plate armor got better, is better in the actual cube. Well, it looks like they're doing some serious lesson learning in here. So I'm going to take the Inkling Summoning and lean harder into lesson learn. We know how wonderful it is as a limited mechanic anyway. Grim Dancer is also great. But I'm going to go for the lesson learn. It's just such a powerful limited strategy. I'm passing a lot of duels here. I kind of feel like I should have taken a duel by now, but color, taking your stand on colors is also important. Meanwhile, Alexis is scooping up all the duels is going to be 5-color good stuff. Yeah, maybe this is not the best card to have taken there in terms of power level, Rob, but I am enamored with the idea of blood tokens and our construct. I can take a Sacred Foundry here. We do have a Welding Sparks, but Blood Aspirant is kind of Steel and Sack, which is a red-black thing, which is where we're leaning. Revel, also interesting. Alt WinCon, red black. We only have one red card, so we don't need to think of ourselves as red either. That's pretty important here to remember that we are open to doing something other than the red for sure. Especially potentially white with the Inkling Summoning. So yeah, we could just even take the Gideon, and maybe that's where we head. Because I don't want to marry the Sparks just because it's in the pile here, and I don't see us really doing sacrifice a permanent creature or enchantment. Yeah, if Blood Aspirant sacrificed any permanent, like if we could sack blood tokens to that, maybe. But I like specking on Gideon. Procession, Comborific. What is this? Creatures your opponents control. That's cool. 7's expensive, but the Unearth at 5 could be good out of the yard. Just a Legion's Landing, though, if we want to kind of look at maybe some aggro white-black. Procession, if an effect would create one or more tokens twice. Okay, so we are looking to make blood tokens and whatnot. We can try. We have the exhibition and we're summoning, so sure, let's try to have fun with that. Yeah, Pablo, landing's the grown-up choice. Haj is both. Let's just say Haj is helping team chat. Unearth is a mechanic that means spend this. You pay your Unearth cost when the card is in your graveyard, and it enters the battlefield with haste, and then it exiles at the end of the turn. So it's like a one last shot for the Unearth card. Marionette Master is interesting because, I like splashing the welding sparks would be cool, but Marionette Master is kind of what we started to do with the Anointed Procession. So if we're going to try and do that thing, sure. Let's fabricate 6, right? I want the pathway, but got no land discipline here. Here's a land we could take. Could also take the Sun Petal Grove if we thought it was more likely that we want to splash green, but we do have a Welding Sparks here. What does Lena do? Is she making tokens? Oh, there we go. We have to take Lena, right? I mean, we're just Lena into it, right? Oh, there's so no coffee in this, Ryan. You love it and you know it. Hey, we found a lane. Let's do it. This did wheel and looks pretty good here. I want the Baron more too. Once again, passing another great land. Tomb. Oh, yeah, that would do it too. I'm going to take the stockpile though, right on plan. And this is creating tokens, and we could splash, but we could also just take the fountain and ahead of potential other splashes. Are we ever doing this? Do we care about Undead Butler? You like Nahiri? I guess we're closer to caring about red than blue. JC likes the land, though, on the hedge. I'll go with Tron, though. Haven't taken lands like a grown-up yet. Why start now? Hey, here we go. I like this as a first land. We're not really doing the Ephemerate thing, but on-do inversion as a reset button that we can play as a land is great. We're only one pack in, Rob. We could find the perfect blue splash and wish we had that land, but I like the Nahiri pick. And we do even have equipment, right? So Nahiri, we could get more equipment potentially to try and make that. And there, there's some, although we know it's not. It is what it is. Don't know if that's worth it. Thriving More is legit. Dancing Sword is more equipment if we want to try to find the means to splash the Nahiri. But let's see what's more directly in the white-black lane. Liliana, what are you doing for us? Each player discards a card. That works with our construct. And then minus target creature to minus X number of cards in your graveyard. I'll reserve her. Seems like a fine-ish place to start. Herald of Anguish. We're not artifacty enough to run the Herald, I don't think. The Elemental Summoning is also interesting, but we're looking at white-black. So I think it's Dancing Sword or Lily. And I could put these in the board, really. We do want to get more learn, it's true. There's not learn here, is there, though? I didn't see learn. Did I miss a learn? There's some lessons. I'm going to take Lily. Yeah. Not necessarily amazing removal, but it's removal. And no more lessons. I hear you, JC. I like that she does work with the construct too. That's pretty brutal. Each player discards a card except we play ours. Yeah. Man, Rob really wants to be timed out today. He's like, are you trying to I somehow I think Rob is like counting at home and wants to catch up to D or something. maybe we have more artifacts than I think, but do we have, really, do we have go for it artifacts levels? I don't think we had go for it artifacts. I don't consider the plate armor, oh yeah, that's a shame. Pablo. There you go. Oh no, wait, that didn't. Oh, I missed the YT. I better reserve a card though. What am I taking here? I can take the anatomy on the feeling that we'll try and get more. Lion's Claw, let's see. Yeah, that's a go wide. That's fair. I think I'm going to stick with the lesson, though, and we'll try to pick up some more learn here. Yeah, it's one of these two, I suppose. I don't think anybody else is going to care about this very much. I'm going to take the anatomy. I think we wheel this, sir. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to mod anybody reasonable that's to rub it in Rob's face for sure. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, this thing's pretty good. Makes treasure tokens. That's the thing we care about. Nothing much else going on in the pack either. Parallel Lives kind of does what we're doing. But we don't have the splashing for it right now. No lurkers will be modded. But obviously wonderful members of my community who've shown time and time again that they're here for the right reasons can certainly be modded today. Paladin seems fine here. Yeah, Reaver makes tokens too. Good point. But I think this is the one I want for this pick. Yeah, exactly, JC. We're going to try to wheel that. And I bet it does. I think you're right. Maybe Parallel Lives does if nobody else is doing the token thing. So we can look out for easy fixing for green. If, the, you know, like, for example, Pathway, right? We could take this and potentially splash green on the wheel. But we have Naomi here on color. And as we've noted, we do have some artifacts. But not a ton, unless we have 2 artifacts and 1 artifact creature, and then 2 enchantments. So we're not crushing it on the Naomi front. Yeah, Wilds is an interesting choice, too. I kind of like getting the green as an option on the plains, though. Yeah, I don't think Naomi is where we're at. We might wheel that and consider it then. And so that means Doom Traveler or Pathway on the hedge, or even, you know, Mirror, just to have some, again, some interaction. You block with this and be able to pick something off. I was hoping to see something to learn with, but I don't see any learn here. So I'm going to go with my Pathway pick. Right now, if anything, it's the red we're not successfully splashing. We got nothing on that front. Oh, it is, Rob, and I hope it's good-natured teasing back. I know I could actually mod you and you would be fine. We're just having some fun with it, right? All good, buddy. Here's more ability to splash the wheeled doubler. What else would we take? Ceremonial Knife, making the blood tokens. That's pretty good. I wonder if this wheels, though. I don't know who else is going to be messing with it. And do we want it? Like, where are we putting... Like, I want this when I have a lot of aggro creatures to throw it on. Oh, yeah, let me read this. I'm not really looking at red cards much anymore, but... Yeah, I see. Makes a token. Flare. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Flare is fine, even if you don't do the red side. Interesting pick. I am so tempted by the Overgrown Tomb just because it does immediately let us toss green into this deck. Yeah. And this is just combat damage. It doesn't have to deal it to players. Kami has the same problem as Naomi. I don't think we want it right now. I'll take the knife. Godless Shrine is going to be hard to pass here. What else you got for us? But Foul Play is destroy target creature with power 2 or less and make 2 clue tokens is nice. But yeah, I'm going to be a grown-up now and get us some fixing here. Dreadhound also interesting, but I'm on Shrine. Foul Play, tough to pass. That's the kind of interaction I really like in the format. A lot of utility low drops that Foul Play is going to happily take care of for you. I was looking at Warlock class, and yeah, I think it is good here. Like we're doing that thing. We're going to make creatures and attack with them and stuff. It doesn't need too much to just be a good card, you know, to have an impact. You just need to be somewhat aggressive and somewhat creature based. I mean, you don't need to be creature based. I suppose you could play around with Warlock class and some really interesting shells, but when I'm thinking of traditional limited, I'm just trying to get that damage doubled via attacks. That was mostly what it did for me in traditional limited. Circle of Loyalty is token making. Sunblade Samurai, just solid value in terms of being able to find that land you need. Yeah, we're not like a knight deck, and we might yet wheel that other. Is this a knight? Yeah, this is a knight. But really, even at let's say this was 6 mana. Are we doing the legend? Are we getting enough? Are we triggering legendary spell a bunch? I mean, that, you know, 1, 2, 3. No, not really, not a bunch. Yeah, Cut Purse is gonna punish some blocks, I suppose. Do we like that better than Samurai? Yeah, Mire Triton. You know, just especially if we're doing the ceremonial knife thing. This is a reasonable package, I suppose. Yeah, Samurai's a 2-drop, but not a board affecting 2-drop. So let's take the board affecting 2-drop. Ancestral Blade makes tokens and potentially plays if we find a red splash. Right now, again, I can take the Clifftop Retreat to help us get to the red splash too, if we like these cards and want a better shot at them. Ancestral Blade is fine, but maybe not so vital to the black-white deck that we can't hedge on the land here. It's true. Yeah, this is non-token, which is not the best, right? I think it's Retreat on the hedge or the blade. Oh yeah, I did say we have that potential green splash, although I didn't take that one land. Yeah, this makes a bunch of tokens. Let's do that. Sure. I think the blade does play, but I'm gonna hedge here. Actually, we already have some green fixing. Hey, here we go. I love it. Taking this over the dancing sword, which is, you know, more equipment to potentially play into the Nahiri, but this helps with the green splash. And now we're gonna wheel the doubler. Ready? Here comes the doubler, and then we're totally doing the green splash. Low on playables here, though. Gotta pick it up on playables. I guess plate armor technically plays if we need to. Hey, Sir All-In came back. That's what we're going to do over another lesson for our one learn spell currently. Good one, but only one. Snow Day, great too. Yeah, hopefully it won't come to that, but we can throw the summoning main. There's the parallel lives. Cool. Parallel lives, anointed procession. It's a real plan, everybody. It's a real plan. Now, if the overgrown tomb comes back to help further support the green splash, we are millhousing it on the memes front. Well, Naomi's still here. All of these play. This is more directly doing the thing we're now doing, but not in any way that I think is super impressive. But maybe we take Naomi on the hedge. We did pick up another enchantment. And I don't think these two are super impactful. And these do make tokens, right? So I'll take Naomi now. Well, Infestation is kind of on point, on theme, but not in a powerful enough way for me to think that we're doing right now. If we're short on playables, we could run that, but I'm hoping we do better in Pack 3 than that. Yeah, nobody's doing that, clearly, right? Fun build around, but hey, all right, Warlock class. We'll take you. Touch of the Spirit Realm for the interaction leaps out at me as the place where I'm going to reserve, and now I'm going to see what else is here. Bag of Holding does the discarding for our construct, but we could probably wheel that. Let's see. What is this thing? Yeah, not really what we're doing. We have some Death Touch, but that's not really what we're doing. Yeah, that won't be small. Where's the elixir? Oh yeah, elixir is reasonable. But it won't be the one that's in the official cube is like improved, right? It's actually better than this. I think we just want the realm. This is great. Let's take it. It's enchantment too. Oh, good question. I think only tokens, but maybe it depends on, maybe they're different. We'll take a look in a sec after I see what's in this pack. Wow, this is pretty empty for us. There's, what's this? Flying. The beginning of combat on your turn, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Each player sacrifices a creature. You draw a card and you lose one life. Transform this into 3/4. So you can go right to the flip if you want it, or you can do the other stuff. Yeah, Drizzt plays. You're right. That's a pretty good one for us. Let's reserve that. We got the green splash on. Spider spawning is not unreasonable here, although I don't know if we have the creature count for it. Oh, it is legendary token, so that's a little bit of a non-bow. But we could play it, but maybe spider spawning is better. Ruthless Sniper. What's this? Krenko. Not really. We don't have the red splash obvious yet. I mean, Thriving More could choose red. Spider spawning just through natural play can do something by the end of the game, but it's probably not the pick here. Nothing here is like leaping out at me as obvious. In fact, maybe it's even just the Scion as a solid 2, 3, or 4 drop that can get some value, and especially if we go wide on tokens and ninjutsu a token for the value there. That's possible. Vandal. Yeah, maybe Vandal. We are greenish. Maybe this is just good enough. And Sniper does have some synergies. Well, I don't love that pack. I don't love that pick. It's where I landed, but I don't like it. Whatever. Regisar is interesting if we can combo it with the construct. Cleric class. More enchantments and is pretty good. Just take the Abandoned Mire. Provisioner. Maybe I'm not reading that properly. Oh, here. Let's see. Tyrant's Provisioner. Food or treasure. That's no tireless tracker, I'll say that. This land is tempting. Yeah, Woodland Champ certainly likes Relic, not the worst. We are trying to do some bigger stuff, and splashing, I think actually you've convinced me that Relic may be what we want here. But you just throw Reggie in a deck and it's generally going to be pretty good, even if you're not building around it. It can just, some decks just don't know what to do with this. But yeah, maybe Woodland Champion gets as out of hand without making you discard, right? So. But I don't think anybody's going to take the Woodland Champion. I think we can wheel that and take that on the wheel if that's what we want. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go Relic or even just the land. I'm going to go Relic. Because it broadens the potential for madness. This looks like a rough pack, but we could take the fumes. Maybe we need to desperation get this instead of getting our whatever. We only have one learn card right now, so we're not exactly doing much of this. Prince, though, could do the thing. That's true. A lot of our stuff is ETB. Yeah, let's take the Prince. You're right. I'd have some more coffee if you want to make a little extra. I don't know if she heard me. This is important stuff. Hold on. Phew. Okay, Temple of Silence on the fixing. Pathway helps fix some red. Thriving Grove could be a green splash land. Although is Temple just better at that point? No, I like the Grove. Yeah, Grove is like all three, right? Temple is only 2 colors. Grove is like all of them. All 4 if we find our way into a little bit of red. But at this point, again, I don't think we're doing the red. Man, I think we're also probably not going to see any more learn cards at this point. I think we got our 1 learn card. Yeah, Boseiju is a legit pick as well. Can either be the splash color we're looking for or a really important removal spell when needed. Yeah, exactly. Learning Mascot is great, which is why I would love to find one more learn spell, but I just, with a pod of good drafters like this, I don't think it's super likely at this point. Maskwood Nexus is certainly doing the token thing, but so is Angel. So I think we need to take the Angel. Vraska, fine. But I think Angel is very much on plan on a couple of axes, so we take that. Maskwood, Vraska, and Omen even are also interesting, but I'm on the Angel. We have Blackblade to ultimate Lily. Yeah, this relic I'm glad we have with all the top end here. We have to, right? I mean, we are absolutely priced into this card. I can't not take it. Even though a lot of the token making we're doing here is non-creature, we're going to take the visitation because we have to. But yeah, Slash is the correct pick. I have not drafted the best deck possible here, but I've drafted the correct deck, I think. For the moment, for the day, for the fun. Vona, you gonna be good for us? What's this? Yeah, probably just as a, although it's another 5, maybe we just want Conrad. It's another knight. Oh, these are both knights. What do you think? Which knight? This doesn't work with, like, the construct or anything. Yeah, I like that thinking, Big Mac. I'm going to take the interaction. Conrad is certainly justifiable, but this is, this destroys non-land permanents. Another lifelinker. Do we care about getting stuff into our graveyard? Not super really. Maybe we just want the Bloodfast? 3 black cards, none of them super relevant to what we're trying to do, but yeah. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, lose and gain. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals... Yeah, so Planeswalker Killer. I guess it's going to be better for what we're up to than the Bloodfast, but you could make a case for just paying 2 more to get the 4/4 lifelink. But it's really not doing... I don't know what we would throw of value into our graveyard. So given that, yeah, let's just take the Blightfang, but I'm probably cutting it. Another one that we'll grab. We're not doing blue on the splash. We're not doing that. So if there's anything played here, it's this, whether it's good or not. Eh. Well, this is the only storm card you need, right? Hang in there, PC. This is the last time you have to do all this heavy lifting. Cleric class comes around. Honor Guard is a 2, and we got some legends, so we could just take a 2-drop. But we're gaining enough life in various ways that I'm in for the Cleric class. I don't know if we play it, but let's see how it plays out here in terms of what cuts we're making. Got a lot of top end we're gonna have to trim away at, but a lot of lands, so the 32 isn't really reflected. If we cut the lands, we're at 27. Cutting 3 or 4 of these. Did this Mutt get an upgrade, or are they just randomly throwing in 5-drop naturalized ETBs? I mean, this is okay. Definitely not doing Nico. I guess we're gonna take Mutt so nobody else takes our kills our stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Mutt on the Blink theme is reasonable. All right. Boy, we have a lot of, we got 3 lessons and only 1 learn. That's not the best. What's our Naomi situation? 7-4 on the Naomi split. Maybe we just cut Naomi. Like, sometimes she makes tokens, but not always. And we got things that always make tokens that I'd rather do, I think. I don't know if this is doing that much for us. It's just kind of a value card, but we're not so aggressive that this is just going to be easy to do. We do have non-artifacts that make artifacts, that's true. Do you want to keep her in? What are we cutting? Yeah, I'm with you on Sir All In. We can cut. We have like Angel is a better Sir All In, right? We may still need to cut Naomi as well. I'm liking the idea of holding on to Vona for that extra utility of killing stuff. But I think, yeah, let's see. So Visitation, Champ. How many non-token creatures do we have? If you got import error, did you do, I don't know if you're playing today, Jim, or what, but you do simple. Try exporting without set information if anybody participating is having issues. Oh yeah, I was going to look at our creature count. 13 plus the 1 artifact. Yeah, it's not too bad for Lena. I think I cut the Blight Fang, even though I'm not loving cutting creatures. What else? I just have to accept that some of our creatures are being made by non-creature spells. And that's fine. It just affects Lena a little bit. Like maybe we can say Lena is enough win more that we could cut Lena even. But Lena protecting the team doesn't suck either. Something's got to give. And if we like Naomi with the artifacts that we're spitting out of non-artifacts, then I'm on cutting the 6. Or cutting that 6 and keeping the Marionette Master, which is more guaranteed. Now we're at 24 with a Relic, good fixing, and maybe this is just me again trying to be best of one greedy, but are we going to cut like a sniper? Are we discarding that often here? I'm not sure we got there on sniper really. So I think I'm on cut sniper and go 23. 23-17 with a Relic and help make sure we get and play our 5s on time. Nashi. Yeah, Nashi's a whatever card, but now we're at the point of like, which of these whatever cards do we want to keep then? Or we can bring in an Inkling Summoning into the main. If we're figuring Mascot Exhibition is what we're generally getting, we could bring in the Summoning, but is that even strong enough? I'd rather just have, I think, Scion over a random Summoning in the main deck. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe the sniper was in there because of the blood token thing. But are we doing enough blood tokens? Containment Construct is a little bit more of a lightning rod and at least has 2 power if it's not doing its thing. Well, all right, I can bring that back in for consideration as well. And I can do 16 with the Skyclave with the hand smoothing. It's going to be generally okay. We're not that absurd at the high end. So maybe I'll just ask for your cut from among these. Well, we can also we have inversion, so maybe we're doing 16 plus inversion. So yeah, we can cut the Nashi. I think Sniper is just, even if we are doing the thing, we also need to really make good use of these counters. I think I think we're gonna cut the sniper. I don't think even if we're actually finding ourselves discarding that we're gonna be super happy with that effect in this cube. So I'm thinking of this right now, which gives us, we add 16 lands to this, and inversion is effectively a 17th land, right? I like that. So I think I'm gonna do that. And I think I like, although we don't really have, we don't have basic land searching, do we? This might be one of those spots where we're splashing green without a forest. We have 1, 2, 3 lands that can produce green without a forest, and we have no basic land searching, and we have the relic. So that's 4 sources of green without even a forest. And I think we also have some ways to make treasure. There's some random treasure stuff. So I am going to, yeah, I'm going to go no forest green splash. White has, looks like more lands here though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this looks fine. Hey, thanks, Ariana. Good to have you here. Appreciate your thoughts and wishes and gratitude. Ooh, new, I gotta read symbols. Okay. Import. There we go. I hope so too, Siriana. It sounds good to me. Is that this? Yes. All right. So we want to... I'm going to cut the Flame Fiend. I don't need to dupe that. I don't think I'm going to play Lena. We'll remember that we have her. If I want to do some mid-event updating and give her a try, we can remember. But I'm not going to craft her unless that situation comes to pass. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. A gift to Siriana. Nice. Token farewell. Let's see. Any common. Let's see. This makes tokens. Tough to find a common. Like, you say any common for the box. Turns out, like, I only have 1 card that qualifies that's not a basic land. And even that's not technically a common, right? That's funny. Well, there you go. Any common was requested for the box art, which leaves us with the knife. Full arts. Well, for final regular season stream, we're going for my all-timers. #1 all-time favorite basics. Avon's Unhinged Masterpieces. That's true. I could find a farewell themed common, but I'm going to go with one that's in the deck. I'm kind of tickled that we only really have. I guess the Moor and the Grove could also qualify as non-basics for the task. Maybe somebody already saw that, but I like that one. So mark that as complete. We already did Karn, and of course, Mama with the Lotus Sleeves. Thanks, Gar. Good on Gar for thanking everyone. Let's see. Now we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of white. 6, 7, 8, 9 sources of black. Maybe we want that switched. 10 black, 9 white, given that we have class and paladin over just cleric class. We got also 2 black 2-drops, so I think black deserves. Oh, we also have onto inversion as a white source, so it's definitely correct to go up a swamp and down a plains. Here, I'll do this. Default. All right, we got a deck. It does a thing. Our interaction is low. Got some random stuff like a Blight Fang. I don't know. This Blight, I guess it does something. I don't know. I think I might be siding that Blight Fang out for something in here before the end of this event. But I think this deck looks fun. Let's give it a try. Oops. Oh, I need to set the... Really? It's limited. It's limited. Why are you restricting my sideboard in limited? That is weird. That's just a bug. That's not even weird. That's not the Magic rules. But okay. Definitely those out of here. Oops, wait. That was my deck, not my sideboard. Sorry. Definitely those out of here, he says, making his deck illegal. Sorry. I'll fix those numbers in a second. All right, what do we got to get out of here? Boom, boom. No. Boy, this is a pain. Really? That doesn't even work? Oh, my God. This is somehow working where it wasn't before. That's what I was trying not to do. Cut the freaking... Definitely not playing a Dark Reactor. All right, sideboard card is 10. Let's get those cards back. Let's see. I put in... that. And then it was Lena. That was her other... Oh, but that's the one I didn't want to craft. Okay, so this is fine. But let me get my... this was it. Was it like 7-6? 7-5? 7-5, right? No, it was 5-7. Sorry. Got that the wrong way. Because we had extra white lands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white sources. Yeah, that's right. All right. Gotta go get my dance card. It's like Math Core is up first. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. And to the battlefield. Yeah, we can keep that. Containment Construct into Bloodmaker. Love it. And we can play our Shockland tapped. Cleric class, but we'll get to that in a bit. I'm going to start with Construct. That's some interaction. I can't even play my forebear now. But maybe I Spirit Realm the life. Get rid of that thing, and then I can drop forebear and class next turn. Yeah, good point. We can channel the Spirit Realm. That would have been sweet, Rob. Unfortunately, our legs got cut out from under us, but good call. Oh, I can't Spirit Realm life. Well, this isn't the worst Spirit Realm either, since this thing returns and they're probably doing some sacky stuff. But I think I would not have played that if I had seen that before putting it on the battlefield.
Get in, get out. Bet you can't catch us.
Cleric class plus forebear. What does this thing do now? I guess I need... Ugh, this is going to be rough because I have nothing to block ninjas with. But I'll two-spell it. Yeah, maybe I should play the Moor just so I can play the Angel next turn, but we might be able to do it anyway. Yeah, but forebear doesn't block. But we can at least try and get Kaito taken out. I'm just thinking we're probably getting ninjutsu'd here or something. Yeah.
Now this is a juicy spit.
Seems like we're just kind of dead with the Pyromancer and no way to interact. And this is what's going to happen a lot in this format, especially with our low interaction. I mean, this is kind of the design of the format, is that combos are assembled that you can't really F with. So I'm just kind of screwed now. I mean, we got a sweet pile too, but Math's sweet pile really trumped ours with memory. If you take memory away from Math, we're in this, but without it, we're not. I mean, this game's over. I could... let's see, what interaction could we find to disrupt it? Like, there's just nothing to do. Like, we're just taking 3 a turn from stuff. I don't know. We need to draw something to disrupt the combo, so that's what I'm looking for. And it needs to be bigger than 3 toughness. So, like, we could get Vona. Ondu Inversion doesn't look like it's going to be in time. Liliana. Do we have enough in the graveyard for Lily? Close. I guess if we play Angel and they kill it, then Lily becomes close to an out. So yeah, we'll do this. I'm almost really just looking as whether I should just scoop and save us all time. I'm trying to find some reasonable, some theoretical line that could do something here.
I'll be taking that now.
Well, I was absolutely correct that prioritizing removal is the right way to have some success at this format. It's too bad we didn't do it. I'm blue, all right.
He's dead, sir.
That man's dead back there.
Must be dead. He was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
Sweet deck, math. Good game. I'll miss y'all too. Jim is up next. Hey, I definitely made some legal Magic plays in that game. Hey, we got a Sneep. I loved my opener, but life just tore my opening strategy apart. Just destroyed my important 2-drop and prevented me from being able to effectively cast my 3-drop. Well, another decent looking opener. Let's see how this goes wrong. It's what life does, really. So Grove gets us our splash. We'll just... Oh, it is our splash. Grove is going to get us our black, and then we have our splash well taken care of. I'm just getting the exhibition. It's right? I mean, like, we don't have 7 mana yet or anything, but I like our hand. Yeah, I'm taking the Mask Onyx. If it's wrong, I want to be wrong today, I guess. Inversion. Powerful, but probably going to pay that as a land to get us to the exhibition. But we're going to do that not now. We're going to play Old Rutstein. And then I need to actually play the pathway as green in order to do it, but sure, we'll do it. Yeah, whatever. That's what we're doing. Hey, not a bad mill if we can get some blood made elsewhere. All right, that's good. That's what we really want to do, is get ramp ourselves to the mascot exhibition. Although, let's see. So right now we can go inversion tapped, prince the Rutstein, get something else. Or we can actually just do anything. Is it permanent or creature? Creature. Too bad we can't bounce the quill, right? Or blink the quill. Yeah, we could visitation now. If we do that, we forestall exhibition by a turn. Whereas what I was thinking is that we could go inversion, prince on old this turn. Maybe we get treasure and speed everything up. But then next turn we play planes and we get visitation without having given up the treasure. And then that's true, it doubles future treasure. I'm just trying not to spend the treasure now if we don't have to. That's true, but Rustine might just make an angel right now. So maybe I'm fancy playing it by putting off the awesome sauce in the immediate. Oh, true. Yeah, visitation also is not making angels out of treasures. So given that, yeah, and we are only really like one in whatever to actually make an angel if we do that play. And when is this happening? Or at the beginning of your upkeep? We're not even milling this turn. Yeah, so I'm gonna do my play. I'm doing it my way. The highway's over there. I guess I can equip this up. No, that would use treasure, so I won't do it. Never mind. Almost. Oh boy. Well, this is kind of funny. This is more haymakers squaring off. Soul Herder is so good. So good. But we're going to try to win in the air with life-linking angels. That's kind of our plan. So infinite golems will be okay if we can get our side of things going. All right, and see, there we kind of have it. I could do the exhibition, but we're going to do visitation here. And, yeah. See what we get out of this next turn. Some angel time. Yeah, inversion is an interesting fail-safe there, but we didn't have the guaranteed play without it, so... This master? Yeah, 3 angels here for even less. Oh, my master. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think we were worried about this right now. Once we get the Poet's Quill equipped. You like chump? Yeah, I guess we can chump. We're going to make a lot of those. Right, we're just going to try to win in the air with lifelink, not block first strikers. Oh, yeah. Well, now I feel like I'm supposed to parallel lives, too. But is that fancy play or is that good play? If I parallel lives, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left, which we can't really do anything with. So I guess we just pop out more angels right now. And then we also have the mana left over to equip the quill. So let's do that. Yeah, gotta do this. And then, do we want to use the treasure to quill? Yeah, I think a 5/5 lifelinker is important here, right? Yeah, there was an alternate play here to try and do this thing, but I think a lifelinker is pretty critical, so I'm going to make one of these lane angels a biggin. I mean, this is a lot of golems, I'm not gonna lie. Right, but if they can't fly, we're there, right? So I'm showing lethal, and they're not showing flying or life gaining. Tapped out completely. Heck, we don't even need to block everything. We could leave this. How about just this? I think this is fine. We could even lose the master and I don't think it would matter, but I mean, they're tapped out. Like, unless they played a land and did something I wasn't expecting, I don't know what they can do. All right. The final toss.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Yeah, the whole, like, all of our decks are silly Mimi decks. It's kind of the point of the thing. So let's embrace it. Oh, I gotta update my record here. 1-1. Good game, Jim. All right, Happy. Time to make you sad. Oh, I think there's a space there that doesn't belong there. Try that again. Or is there supposed to be a space? Maybe I don't think there's any spaces between names and pound sign though, right? Oh no, I copied and pasted perfectly, Hat. Somebody gave me something to cut and paste with a space in it. I don't know. But we'll see. Let's cancel out and we can. If it's a spelling mistake, we can just try again. If it's a hanging mistake, we should just restart. Okay, it was Happy did the wrong setting, so we're going to try again without a restart. 40 card, best of one, no space. All right, we got there. No black to speak of. We got one part of our Naomi side. Meyer Triton. None of these create. I'm tempted to keep this on. I am going to keep this. We got some interaction and we'll find our black. Something to do on 2 now. I think we can do this at least. No, not Stupid Jim. This is Tinkerer's Cube, but I'm playing against viewers instead of doing the usual queue on MTGArena. Now, we don't actually have a lot of action for the containment construct. We could just take the offer here, especially given that I'm really just trying to survive until we can get our black mana online. So normally I would never trade off my construct. It's a powerful card, but yeah, I guess we do have touch. We can discard and cast touch, but that takes 5 mana. So we're not actually doing that anytime soon. So yeah, if I could do this channel discarding soon, maybe that's worth it. But here, given what I've got in my hand, I think that's a trade I take. Especially given I don't know when we're going to find black mana. And we got a good draw here. Ramp and fixing. I'll take it. Kind of want them to give me a reason to use this so that we can trigger Naomi, although Procession is something we could do instead. We could go Quill. This thing's scary. We could also just go ahead and touch this if we think it's worth getting rid of. Yeah, we could also just Blight Fang, right? That's the most mana that affects the board. It's true, like a Procession right now does mean a land lets us Naomi for impact, and it doubles the tokens. Let's do that, let's do that. Come on. We're gonna draw a basic land, and it's gonna be good. Stormkin is scary in cube context, but yeah, let's take a turn of Stormkiln risk, and hope to draw a basic. No, indeed. We could get Poet's Quill and then not do anything else. We can go Blightfang now. Mire Triton. Let's just do this, I guess. I'll block all day long here. We almost took that. My name is Prince, and I'm not Landy. We could Triton. Yeah, Prince to Scry. I'm just deciding we Triton first, but we're not going to. If we're not going to exile, then we should just go ahead and Scry first. Yeah, Prince and Quill is where it's at. You're right. And that's what I want to spend. Scry us one of them. I'll keep one, but not both. And Quill up the exhibition. Can also Quill up Anatomy, I suppose. It's funny, putting Anatomy on Blightfang would be something. You like Inkling just to get the doubling on right now? We have Procession, but that's why I'm thinking 2 lands ahead to the mascot exhibition. And right, next turn we're playing Naomi. If we draw a land, next turn we are drawing a land and we're playing Naomi. Maybe I should have kept the other swamp if I was planning to Procession, though, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to be greedy because we have so much to do. I think Alexis has it nailed, and I'm going to do that. Oh, if Happy shuffles me, we'll just have to live with that and find our land somewhere else. Mainly, Happy's not destroying us with Stormkiln nonsense at this point. So, you know. Because of this, like, we win if we just play the long game here and get to procession our stuff out. So I'm just trying to survive against scary crap like the Stormkiln here. And this means that even with removal, we still get to block and kill. Now, though, I'll attack with Prince. We got plenty behind. You'd consider the touch. You mean like this turn you would have done it over Naomi? I like Naomi making 2 creatures that both threaten the Stormkiln. Now they can hook up the... oh, this doesn't give toughness either, so even the Dwarven Hammer doesn't make it survive a single block, although the trample is real. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that too. What is do I get to get enchantments with it? Artifact or creature. Okay. Might have to in before I use Touch of the Spirit Realm on a treasure to avoid losing. Well, you say yet again. I call foul. I never read it the first time. I only learned that it doesn't get enchantments or whatever. So don't blame me for reading. Don't you tell me I did any reading. Oh, this is interesting. Like my last picks keep going to somebody else. Conrad was one of the final 2 cards we were considering. Closing in on mascot exhibition here, but I think now maybe we got to get rid of Conrad. Do you think? What does Lily say? Cards in my graveyard. Currently 2. I could Triton Walker and kill Conrad that way. What about that? Yeah, maybe we don't care as much about Conrad and we care about the 7-2. But here, we can just start here anyway. If we go Lily kill Dwarf, we don't really get the big swing away. If we kill Sir Conrad, we can send our 2/2s. And I'm worried about the hammer and the trample here, but not... I think this is super scary too. So I'm going to go with my Conrad plan. Yeah, we can offer Naomi as well. That's a good point, Mike. If I'm worried about the Stormkiln, I'm trading Naomi for Stormkiln and 2 more 2/2s seems just fine. $10 or more. So they could go sweeper, upkeep, win. We got to be ready for that too. This is not over by any stretch. I'm kind of rooting for that. Come on, Happy. Sweeper, upkeep, revel, win. I want to see it. My hair's safe on the day. Which part? I was just saying if they kill a bunch of our creatures, they'll get treasure, and then when they get to their upkeep, they win. And that's one reason I was, actually reading my Spirit Realm. Because if I could get rid of this Revel, it wouldn't be a risk. Right, Jim. I'm just saying, on their main phase this turn, they blow up the world. We take a useless turn, and then they untap and win. Not that that all happens at once. Now we have the exhibition, so we could just do that. What is this? Each player discards a card. I should have thought I should read before I play lands, but I want my mascot exhibition anyway. Are we swinging first, or are we removing and just trying to win that way? I guess... Do we even need to get rid of a blocker, though? I kind of like what they're saying. Like we just don't even need to get rid of a blocker. We just swing in, and if we don't win right now, we mascot exhibition, and that's fine, too. So I'm going to send in. Haj is mad at me for not looking. I'm playing a little loose, Haj. This ain't the Pro Tour. If I didn't do the math and had a win that I missed there, Can't kill with Lily. Maybe I'm probably covering Liliana, but we only have one loyalty on Lily. So here, I can go up here. Oh, you just wanted me to exhibition for the funsies. I thought it was actually... that I actually missed lethal or something. Felt pretty lethal. Oh, I knew about the hair top updated. It was triggering copyright stuff on YouTube, but I don't care anymore, so it's actually fine. I'm not monetizing YouTube at this point, so I can use the new one here. Nah, it's all right. It's fine, Happy. We were having fun anyway. There's nobody has to scoop. Sometimes it does when you try it, and then it does. It's fine though. Yamaku, for the immediate, it means a hiatus. The stream is going on hiatus, and then once I get myself settled and understand my new work life, I'm hoping to return to weekend streaming. Probably once a morning, like Saturday morning or Sunday morning stream. You all can think about which one you would vote for. Probably I'll do Saturday morning so that I leave my Sunday mornings free for my appreciation of the National Football League. A little bit normal with a nice note. Hey, Ryan, I haven't been around as much as many people here, but just want to say thank you for not just years of streaming, but all you've done for the limited Magic community. I'm a very casual player, but your content helped me realize just how much I could level up and how much fun it could be. Now I'm an addict for limited content, and I know for a fact you helped kickstart that journey. Now I can't even walk the dog without throwing on a Magic podcast. Hope your new job treats you well. Thank you so much, Normal. Love hearing that. I'm just trying to spread the joy of our favorite game around here, and it looks like we got you. Thank you for the thoughts. Somehow I think that you may have found out who Lizzo was without my help with enough time there. All right, next up, though, Dr. Schnuffy. I don't know if, like, Miller Beer is, like, combing for use of their 70s commercials either, you know? Did you ever have a length of Miller time that was so long that it did get flagged? Like, did you have to shorten it? Couple of double black spells, maybe you could argue is a mulligan, but I like the stockpile on 2. The knife sets up good action if we find any creature. Oh, too bad. We can't cast this because our green and our black are all on 1 land. 4 plains and 1 double duty land. Welp, not the start I was hoping for when I made this keep. And certainly giving Doctor free treasure tokens, not the plan. Also not the plan. Boy, I need something to do next turn. We're probably just too far behind right off the bat. That doesn't really qualify. I guess the magic gods are teasing me because that is technically doing something, but certainly not doing something in the way that affects our ability to win this game. So this one's slipping away right away. Let's see, what is the size of my video content folder? It is 44.6 gigabytes. All right, well, it's going to hurt, but we can finally do something. Can we win? Shark to Crab. Thief. I guess we got to get wide with... I mean, Lily's doing nothing. So we got to go master, go wide. Or we can go master... I guess, what does a 4-6 do? Yeah, we got to go wide because of the Shark to Crab. Not that we're necessarily going to be blocking, but specifically making a 4-6 in the face of Shark to Crab doesn't make much sense. Getting some tokens will let our stockpile get going. Yeah, if they send Thief, I'll double block. But I doubt the Doctor sends the Thief. Well, they'll send the Thief if they can lock down our ability to trade for it. So yeah, that works. Oh, this is cool, though. We'll go Rutstein and then Prince it. Oh yeah, we can Prince Master, even better there. And stockpile, and still leaves us mana for stockpile. And probably want to make that big on the return, and then it can... Can I use the blood token for what? sacrifice a creature for that. Oh, the revolt's going to happen. Yeah. I get the scry, though. So I guess it's the question, do we want to rummage or scry? But I think we just want to scry, right? So I'll scry. Oh, I suppose, yeah, I could have sacked on the chump. That's true. I sacked a tap thing anyway. Too late, too late. Is that going to help save us? Is that going to be in time? Are we going to have enough time to make that work for us? Maybe with the... I mean, he's got lifelink, though, so if it blocks, that doesn't suck. And we're getting a bunch of chumps. I think we can keep it. I'm going to keep it. So, now let's take a closer look at the marionette and remind ourselves. So, creature, when an artifact you control is put in a graveyard in the battlefield, the target won't lose life equal to marionette master's power. So we could make our chumps start dealing 4, which is not nothing in this situation. And it makes something big enough to block the thief. I mean, we got these 6/6s, but they're going to be bashing into that. Let's try this. Well, scoop them up.
Is this a dead man?
Did I already do this one?
Very dead, Mr. Spock.
I gotta go digging, but we can probably find it. Good one. Keep liking my opening draws, although that one stumbled. I liked the opening draw for its potential, but the potential was not realized. You're welcome, King Coffee. Thanks for your contributions to the community and for all your time playing in the gauntlet. Much appreciated. All right. Let's see if Alexis can give chat the lead or if I can pull ahead. They are, well, I finally started grouping them alphabetically by set. So in order of set and then subsorted within set by alphabetized by card name. I'm not dying though. I get Relic Class on 3. Probably just go Triton on 2 here. Yeah, apparently I'm signing off today and just like falling right into my grave. Apparently, I didn't realize that was the plan. Well, Triton does not block a Lizard Blades, but Poet's Quill seems premature, so I'm going to still go Triton. Well, could have used both of these lands, but we're still going to get there on the Relic, so it's all right. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream, and it's just going to be me walking off into the ocean. Kind of want the knife on the Triton. Can we race here? With the Quill, I think we can race. You think definitely block, huh? I mean, I guess this is annoying, but... And we have some stuff to do. There's not much to do. I guess we're going to go get creatures, right? All right, all right. I'll do it because the Quill lets us go get some real action. And we do have a plan for this turn that's pretty good in terms of Skyclave class. Battle Rattle! Pumping a double striker? Boy. I'm getting wrecked today. And kind of needed mana here and didn't get it. That kind of sucks too. We can go Quill. I guess we go Paladin, Quill, Equip. And with the lack of mana, can't go for the Mascot Exhibition. Got to get the Summoning or even just the Expanded Anatomy to give something that can potentially trade with the Lizard Blades, but even that's not there yet. I guess we go... if we equip the Quill and expand the Anatomy, we can have enough to... yeah, not this turn. I'm talking next turn. But oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I was thinking this was one. Never mind. But now I'm thinking ahead to next turn on Quill. And given that, I actually think we have to take Expanded Anatomy, hope we draw a land, and successfully Anatomy and equip Quill. That's kind of the only out I've got here to this nastiness.
Don't know about the future.
There you go. But my computer's freaking out now because I switched to that scene. Oh boy.
Very dead, Mr. Spock.
And now I've left a meme on that doesn't portend well for this one. Can't really block here though. Got to take a big smack and hope the plan works. It probably won't. I need so much to go right right now, and it's not looking like it's likely to happen. Found the land, but untapped, this would actually be an interesting situation. Tapped, it's just not. Sucks. Wish I could have made this more interesting. But can't get there from here.
He's dead, sir.
That man's dead back there. Must be dead. He was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
Yeah, you probably still had it anyway, but I really just wish I'd drawn an untapped land there. I did have the play of equip Quill and +2/+2 to have a 4/4 lifelinker on defense, and and a 4/4 lifelinker on attack that turn, and then on defense the next turn. So if you couldn't just snap off my 4/4, I had a stabilization play with a basic land. Yeah, so that's why I say if you had action behind, it didn't matter anyway. But that was my real hope, that I could put up some kind of fight with land. Okay. Well, the plan, Duncan, is no more dead Ryan memes, because I'm going to win the rest of the games here. That's the plan. Okie doke. Jopester, gonna try to make it even more of a chat week. I'm gonna try to make it a final decider. Kind of feels like I'm supposed to win this one, so we at least have the tie into the final match, right? This looks like a great start. We got a 2-3-4. See you, Jim. Thanks for all the hangouts, and we'll catch you when I can stream again. Oh, Paladin, just a little bit late, buddy. We could have had the 1-4 curve out. Maybe I'm supposed to make the Paladin now anyway. Quill, though, seems real good. Paladin's going to make some treasure. We can get the mascot. I'm going to go Quill, get mascot. Because Blightfang can hook up with the Quill there nicely. Ooh. See, I was going to go Blightfang hook up, but now we can... I guess we could go Paladin equip Quill. But now with this, maybe Blightfang is just the right play. I think I'll do that. Maybe I should have done the Paladin on 2, but since I didn't, I think Fang's the right move here. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, create a... Oh, yeah, that one. I remember that card now. Little... Oh, wait, do I? Is this a reprint? It reminds me of a Shadows card, but now I can't remember if it is an exact reprint of it. Okay. We got a 2 equip cost here. We've got a 1, 3 total equips this. But I do kind of want to get the Paladin going now. We also have just Lily, but Lily doesn't get anything yet. It does the discarding thing, but I don't know how much we care about that. So I'm going to go with multi-spelling here. Probably, I like Paladin, Knife, Equip Quill, and go. You like skip Paladin here? I wanted to get Paladin unsummoning sick for next turn. Oh, but again, Knife, I keep thinking is like some... Well, I can still play it. And I think I'm definitely equipping the Quill here, so I'm going to do that for starters. And then send this in. And so then, yeah, I like Paladin. And Shrine or Swamp Knife... I like Swamp Knife. Let's just cast stuff here. But I'm not worried about our life total, so I don't mind playing this untapped if we need the mana. All right, to prison for the Blight Fang, but we get... Let's see, with 4 mana, we can move both equips and play the Shrine tapped. That seems fine. Delay that decision? What do you mean? Oh, we all have Paladin activation too, so I should think about that. Oh, last turn. Paladin activation, what does that do for us? I like just racing here, since this isn't... Yeah, this is like seems like a good spot to just equip up and go. We'll get our treasure anyway. Yeah, with the blood flow, we make a 4/6 and just start rummaging to deal 4 damage. Yeah, it's not a treasure. I'm making so many different artifacts. It's artifact tokens, easy to get them a little mixed up. This looks good though. Again, I'm happy with this spot. We can attack first. No reason really to play even Liliana pre. We should just send with all of this mana up and everything. Omen of the Sun. Well, that sucks. Was there anything to do about that? We still get blood here, though. Oh, man, very nice. Weaver doubling it. Love it. Very cool, very cool. Nice, Jopester. And let's see. We're not trampling, so there's no need to do that. So yeah, so nothing to do about it. At least it's only a 1-drop. A good one though. Grove is gonna go on white. And Lily, are we playing Lily out to be attacked down? I'd have to discard 2. And I don't think I necessarily want to do that. I could kill it. Oh, we have only 1 card in the yard. So none of this is great. I hate doing nothing, but I think that's what we're up to here. Unless I'm playing Liliana and not doing anything, and then she just gets attacked dead. Yeah, I guess we're just feels very weird to pass this turn doing nothing. But it's where we're at right now. This is a card I thought we were going to get back, but Jopster's doing the thing too, so Jopester took it from us. He, as Jopester made clear. We could rummage Liliana. I think she's worth keeping, though. All right. So much for winning the week, I think. I was hoping to make it a 3-3 tie going into overtime, but this is bad news bears here.
The multiverse provides me with fascinating...
Because this means, Calyx spits out O-rings, right? creature or enchantment. I guess our Planeswalker might survive, but the fact that we don't get the Marionette Master out as a 4/6 is gonna just wreck us. Timing out Hat on the last day of the stream would be poetic. So now, are we in such desperate situation that we go ahead and rummage away a... but we might just need to cast the Mascot Exhibition and hope that's enough, right? But if we solve our issues with these, eventually Lily could be important. But if I do that, maybe we're still trying to get Marionette Master value. But we're just going to get Calixed. So really, I'm trying to Mascot Exhibition, and that needs a land. So yeah, I'll pitch Lily looking for land. And Wrath is 8 mana, so we are just digging for land, true. All right, Naomi. No enchantment, though. Surprisingly. Relic isn't where it's at for us. Now we need to master for a bunch of go-wides just to not really die too quickly. Master still 4 bodies, yeah. Just kind of not what I was looking for. We can kick the Relic, though, and that does give us our Ondu mana if we find it. And we have 23 life. But we are pretty much at this point aggressively looking for an inversion to reset things. And to that end, maybe if I can hold the exhibition, then that could be good for us. I'm going to kick the Relic here for starters. Hey, Pablo, thanks for hanging as long as you could. Thanks for being such a great member of our community. Much appreciated. Thank you all. Thank you for the listen ups. I still have your... Oh, maybe I should do a... how long can you stay? Maybe I'll do Pablo's listen up right now, because he sent me a song called The Tap Dancer's Dilemma by Diablo Swing Orchestra. I think it's just my memory. That's me trying to remember it from... it was a great choice. Pablo, I'm totally going to share that band with my daughter, who's deeply into electro swing. And I loved it. It was very... I love the swing sound, too. I love modernized takes on swing. Oh, and Hat, can you let Jopester know I'm going to talk for a sec here? Sorry. But I love... modern takes on swing music, and it opens on the classic do 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 do. Yeah, you just feel it. Good song, good tone, good style, and it was very sinister. The Diablo Swing Orchestra is a great name for the band because it's very sinister swing, sinister modern swing. I loved it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for all your support on this stream. Appreciate it, Pablo. You have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back when we figure out when streaming is happening again. Or pop on Monday, and I'll tell you all about my new job. All right? Thank you for the song, and thank you for your time. We're going to top deck... Ondu and make this thing interesting, all right?
Look skyward and receive the gifts of the gods.
Did they put in the new shrines? I forgot. I guess I think I did see some of the shrine creatures in the draft. So like all 10 shrines are in. That's cool. Oh yeah, maybe they did a subset. Just because you don't have to put in the full cycle of something in a cube if it's only meant for a specific color wedge or whatever. It's funny, I'm barely paying attention to what Jopester is up to right now because I'm feeling like it's on to Incursion or nothing. So it's like, Jopester's doing stuff, maybe we'll find our Incursion before we die. Angel of Invention says, hey, maybe we can actually do something about Calyx. What is going on here? Okay, now I gotta read stuff. Casting enchantments draws cards. I don't know what I was calling it, but yeah, onto inversion. Thank you, Haj. We could mascot and then probably have a pretty good shot to get in at Calyx next turn. So yeah, sure, we can do that. Yeah, Woodland's getting out of hand, so we could just make a swing now if we think the Angel is going to help us with that. Certainly makes it so, but they don't have to block it is the thing. They can just leave. They can take one and the champ can live. I'll let him have it for one turn and go for the exhibition play. And, oh, we can even do this too. I was going to hold all this stuff because of the inversion plan. Oh, no. Never mind. Well, now we don't have the inversion plan anyway, so just as well. So this is ugly, but I will note Jopester doesn't have any flying yet, and since we have a flyer and an angel, we should stick it out in case the flying gets there.
Slothis, show me my path.
Why are you laughing? Oh, I forgot there was more shrines. There's even shrines in M21? Goodness. Rob, were you even listening to me? Dude, I just said, forget the on-do inversion plan. I'm going to go ahead and play out my stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're laughing at the card I no longer want to cast. Rob, are you really just trying to get timed out? I don't want to time you out today, but you're, you know, back off. Back off, Rob. Am I attacking with anything but the 3/2 at Calyx? Not right now. Although I don't know how. Like this is Magic swerving into not fun for me. because it's also overwhelming. I'm starting to not care, which is also why I don't enjoy Commander very much, because this is what happens to me almost immediately in Commander. You may. But hey, we're not dead, and unfortunately, we are not as deep. So right now we're winning the milling race. That may be our only plan here. These types of boards kind of stop testing my ability to track information because they just kind of stop. I mean, I track the most important thing that I can see. Like, all right, we got to worry about a 12-12, you know? If this gets trampled, we could be in trouble.
Fighting tooth and claw is what it takes. Then so be it.
All right. Now I can scoop it up quite safely. I don't even know, but all my stuff is gone, so I scoop. I told you I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, either they're gonna draw with an empty library or we'll die at some point. Well, look at me defending against shopping on the last day of the stream. Up to Timber. Playing for stakes, Timber. All right, I'll turn on emotes for you. Funny that you might win a shopping trip for assets you'll never really be able to see. It looks like a keep. I don't know what Timber's up to, but we'll keep, and I'll let him know I remembered. Someone's asking about the shopping. If on a gauntlet day when I'm playing against chat, if they can beat me 5 or 6 times, we go to the MTGArena store and spend some of my my resources on cosmetics. Let's go Blackblade here. The only other thing we could, what's else is justifiable? Not much. We could Relic to ramp to get to Angel sooner. But I'm going to do Blackblade.
This is a prime day for justice. Your light will cleave the darkness.
Okay. 4 mana. We can just drop the Parallel Lives. We can Relic, and Relic doesn't really do much here. I'd rather just kick it at 6 than play it now. So we'll play Parallel Lives instead.
I will lend you my strength.
Angel next turn looks good. Could even kick Relic and have all the mana in the world forever and ever. We'll do that eventually, but probably Angel next. Oh, hello. Divine Visitation. We'll do that next. Gotta love this Gideon doing plussing on nothing anywhere ever. Well, we'll see. Trannel being in green-white means that none of my enchantments or artifacts are guaranteed to stick. But yeah, if I can untap with Parallel Lives, Divine Visitation in play, and land my Angel of Invention, my Angel of Inventing Angels, I don't even care. Trannel can board wipe and take me out from there, but all I want to do is untap an Angel with all this stuff. Please!
I can take a hit or two.
We did it! I don't care anymore, Timber. You can have it all. But I actually need to think. Maybe we can do it all. Like, 'cause if I kick Relic, we get... Oh, they're tapped. So that won't work. Never mind. If they weren't tapped, we could actually do it. We could do it all, right? We could get 4 Relic tokens and have 5 mana, but we can't. So we're gonna do our thing. Yay, we're doing our thing, everybody. Look at the thing we're doing. I gotta pick the right one. Don't pick the wrong one, Ryan. Yay! Trying to find the poet. But I need a second. Where is it? There it is.
They should have said the poet.
So now what am I doing? What does this do? Double strike. I'm just blocking with aim. Yeah, I'm blocking. Just block like so. Although maybe block like so. I'm already happy. I don't care what happens from here. We did the thing. Oh yeah, nice. Kill the angel. Good call, good call. We still get our Soul of the Wild, though, hopefully. Well, we could construct in Naomi, and actually making a couple of more angels over the relic seems sensible. So I'm going to do... Oh, but no, never mind. We don't have quite the mana for it. I was thinking we had, but we don't. So I will kick the relic instead. Oh, I think... Did I forget to up my Black Blade last time? I think I did. I think I...
Prepare for battle.
I could have had a more pumped Gideon. Must be blocked, okay?
Share in my light.
Feel the energy of the You are not
No banning, only timing out. You give a guy a mod sword, he starts banning people. Why didn't we get 4 angels? Because Naomi's ability is doubled by the parallel lives and then turned into angels by the visitation, but not quadded. Anyway, back to here. We gotta go Triton. Construct. I'm kind of playing into possible Raz from Channel here. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm just I'm already happy. I cast, I don't know if you saw, but I cast a Angel of Invention with a Parallel Lives and a Divine Visitation out. So I win at Magic forever. Arcanite, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Lovely, lovely. But then it's not special at all. Trannel, making it count. Thought we were going to get there, but we're still pushing it. We can send Naomi, get some more angels though, we should do that. And Triton as well. I guess we put the knife on the construct. I don't think it really matters, but that at least means all 3 of these trade for the 3/3. Trying to run Timber out of options here. I think I just take this. Oh, gnawbone. Not enough. Right? What does this do? All right. Saved my gems from shopping. Sticking it to D one last time. Yeah, Gnawbone would have made our deck. Although, it's quite a lot of green, but maybe it would have been fine. Well, that was pretty fair all around. Chat ultimately got me more than I got them, but I got to do my deck's thing multiple times, and especially there against Timber, got to do the full-on Angel of Invention, making all sorts of doubled up flying angel tokens, so that felt fun. Felt good to get our deck doing its thing before wrapping up. And before wrapping up here, I do have one final obligation that I've given to myself, which is the final listen up. And it's actually Timber's, so it's appropriate that I just played Timber, and now I'm going to talk about Timber's song. It's I'm going to have to look it up. It was, maybe Timber can tell about its, I think it's from a show. Is that true? Is it an anime theme? Certainly had that feel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Molecule Man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so this was interesting. Timber sent me, like, I want Timber to give some background on exactly... Yeah, Bleach Original. Sounds like it's from a show or something. But I'm going to share some links for you. So first, Timber shared this one. And I listened to that. But really, if you're just going to listen to one here, check out this one, which is a different... It's a remix. But it's a remix that even layers on more cool stuff. So the thing that struck me about this tune is that it was really combining almost Van Halen-esque 80s hairband rock style guitar, but with more of a late 70s funk soul pop layer as well. So almost like a late 70s Aretha Franklin or, you know, Donna Summer type sound, that late 70s funk soul sound. Yeah, Pointer Sisters is what I was getting at. Pointer Sisters, Sister Sledge, it has a We Are Family feel to it, right? But then you got Eddie Van Halen on guitar and everything. So, but that's just the first link I sent. Then Timber shared the second link, which is a remix that further incorporates hip hop. So, I mean, if you really want the full stew, go for that second link. That not only, so it combines late 70s soul, 80s guitar rock, 90s hip hop, and kind of then brings it all some kind of glitchiness to it. Then it's also you know, starting in the aughts in the 90s, we got a little weird and started just Radioheading our stuff, right? So it's like Radiohead then got a little weird with it in some way or something. So it was totally wild and quite a concoction, and I appreciated the listen. And if you like kind of quite the genre, the multi-genre bender, check that one out. I don't know if the show measures up, but the song was something else. Oh, it's a character theme. Interesting. So who is the character that song is describing? Because that's quite a concoction. Yeah. So good share, good one to finish on. Check that out if you want to see a bunch of genres bend towards each other. So it's a good show. I can put the show on my list too if it's worth checking out. Bleach. Cool. Oops. Trying to make a note of that and failing to bring up my notes. There we go. All right, everybody. We're going to say final farewells here. If someone wants to hit me up with a raid captain, you can decide where our final raid is going. Although maybe I will. I don't know. You can give a suggestion. I might override you and pick somebody specific, but if somebody wants to make a suggestion, go for it. Here we are. I don't have anything, like I said, I didn't have anything big planned, just my earnest thoughts and feelings, and I shared them a lot at the start of the stream too, and I'm going to share them some more on Monday, so I'm also not going to go overboard here, and just say that this has been a wonderful 3+ years here of community building and friend making and Magic playing. It's been informative for me, useful for me, and I think, we were all helping each other through the pandemic. Pandemic has obviously been a weird time and a weird serendipitous time for me to start streaming in that way. And as much as I've heard a lot of people say that I helped them through the pandemic, you all helped me through the pandemic too. It's been really important for me to have the connection that I've had with you all and to have this community to come check in with mostly every day, of late 3 days a week, but I'm really looking forward to the challenges ahead, which I will get into on Monday, but this is going to be a period of my life I look back on with great fondness, for as long as I have the blessing to walk this earth with my wits still about me. I'm going to be remembering the Going Optimal years where I was a near full-time streamer, at least a part-time streamer, and took this shot and made all these friends. So maybe I didn't become the #1 streamer in the universe, and maybe this isn't going to be my full-time job forever, but no regrets whatsoever. It's been so wonderful hanging out with you all. And I thank you all for your support, your subs, your comments, your chats, your flack, your well wishes, your jokes, your grief, your trolls, your love, your friendship, your subs, all that stuff. So great. Thank you all for being you. You're wonderful people. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And take your Going Optimal attitude out forward into the world at other streams and other opportunities, and let's keep going optimal at everything we undertake in our lives. Even the trolls, man, the trolls are part of it. Because, I'm the one with the banhammer. Looks like we do have a Mr. Metronome suggestion for Raid Captain. Thank you, Happy. I am going to scroll down and read some final thoughts from the community here before I send you off. Thank you for all these great thoughts. Vargan, kind of just going to go do a rundown and say thank you. Tron, look forward to having a meal with you when you make it to Seattle. Thank you for all your support. And I'll see you around when I figure out how to come back to the stream. Gabe, thanks for everything. a final poet for Comrade. Here, I got to do that from, let's see, over here.
They should have said the poet.
Oops. No, stop. There we go. Thanks for hanging, Vargan. Appreciate your thoughts. Siriana, so great to have you find this stream and become a part of our community. You know, there's been some people who've been here since the very beginning, other people who've showed up at different parts during the process, and it's great to see new faces showing up even late into the game and really making an impact around here and making this place the fun that it is. I'll miss chatting Sanderson with you, Siriana, but hopefully we'll get to check in once a weekish once I get back to some sort of streaming schedule. Thanks, Hat. You know, Hat, you know. All the thanks to Hat. Every thanks that Hat is owed, and then some to Hat. Thank you, Duncan. See you Monday. Comrade Cards, thank you. Jopester, thanks for playing today, and thanks for all your support. Santa, appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate that you appreciate fish stories. I appreciate that those of you who didn't appreciate fish stories stuck around anyway. Thank you. Nurka, a YouTube friend who's getting the early word. I gotta tell my YouTube friends on post a video on Monday to let them know what's up. And then after that, it'll be Tuesday. Maybe a smooth one. Thank you, Smooth Tuesday. G Guards, fellow streamer, thank you so much for the raids and the back and forth. And boy, G Guards with the instant speed tips and tricks, making sure I know what my oppo might have. Keep those on your bookmarks. And so glad that this stream has meant more to people than just Magic. It's meant more than just Magic to me too. Thank you, Rob. Rob's my number one troll. Maybe D's my number one, but no, see, D's not a troll. D is just a weirdo, and Rob is a legit troll. So Rob is my number one troll, and D's my number one weirdo. Thank you both for being a wonderful part of this community. Oh, sure, sail away. We got to give a sail away for Mama, right? Let's go back here and find that. Here, we'll do some old favorites here. A little run through of some of the classics.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, lads. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance.
Here, I'll read a nice thought and then play a funny meme. That's how we'll go out here. Queen Metalia says, thanks for everything. I've truly enjoyed your content in the community here. Thank you, Queen Metalia. We've enjoyed you around here as well.
All right, everyone, chill.
Alexis has been hanging out a lot lately. That's been great. She's kind of become my number 2 troll, but love it. And gonna miss hanging out easily, but let's not be strangers. I'm actually I'm gonna reach out to you, I'm sure, because I have some more stuff I want to ask you about, and I may be getting pretty hands off with my business coming up, which may mean I need to get my son in contact with you to start talking about how to manage pricing without me, but we'll see how that goes. It's been lovely to have Alexis here. I like getting backup thoughts on my design stuff too. Sometimes I'm like, is that right? Am I saying true things about Wizards? It's always good to have Alexis fact checking my blahs. And Mike, boy, whenever I made the same play as Mike, I always felt pretty good about it. And Mike has been a mainstay in the chat, offering up all sorts of great lines, and thoughts and jokes, and really appreciate that, Mike. I hope you've had fun here too, and that we've kept you entertained while you're doing your thing on the side there. Thanks a lot for hanging and for contributing so much to chat. David Vero, Cube Master David, saw David go from poking around, feeling out what it's like to make and have a cube to becoming an absolute cube beast. And I mean, from a design standpoint, I've really enjoyed David's cubes and the cube updates around here. Thank you so much. Here, let's see, what's a good cube one for David? How about we'll do, this is a favorite.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Thank you for your kind thoughts, David. Bittersweet for sure, but I'm hoping we'll find the next place where we're going to be hanging out. Thank you, Normal. How about Thunder? Yeah, I will definitely be making a greater effort to be part of Discord. If I'm not actually streaming on weekends right out of the gate, I do hope to be checking in and chatting on Discord on weekends, and maybe playing on Discord on weekends. We got this cool third-party website where we can draft for free with our friends. If only we had a place to gather. Queen Metalli's even going to miss the furnace. I could go turn on the furnace dragon for a farewell. Let's see.
Warriors, come out to play.
Aren't I ending on a blah, blah, blah kind of right now? Maybe we'll end on a raw blah, blah.
Carry on my wayward son.
All right, Duncan, close your ears. Duncan's having a hard time with these today.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
Let's see, what else have we got in here? How about... That one's... Because sometimes you gotta troll the troll. Thank you, Chuck.
There are some who call me Tim.
Thank you. A little bit normal. Good luck to you. Oh, I'm ending on the rat burglar. We'll end there. Oh, Tron predicted that one. Gimps, these are all for you. You can keep your channel points. Bye, Cardinator. Thank you for hanging, Cardinator. Really appreciate it.
He's a big pig. Yup, yup. You can be a big pig too.
When is that draft tournament with karaoke at the end for your community? Well, we'll keep an eye on it. It's still that's still on the table. We just need large-scale Magic events to return so that we have some date to latch onto that makes some kind of sense. What's a dream hack? I don't know what you mean. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see. Scott gets... Nice. I've kept the chatter flowing, so Alexis got all her stuff done. I've had my store offline this week as I focus on all the other stuff. Oh, this is pretty. How about this one?
Tiny bubble. Tiny bubble.
Oh yeah, do some Eldraine. Here's one for the Discord. How about... Carry On is a good one, for sure. I already did Meteor Golem. Yep, come hang out at the Discord. How about...
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
How about...
Science.
Yes, we have a long-standing plan to do a Going Optimal get-together at the next Seattle-based Magic event, including, for sure, karaoke night of some kind. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't understand that. I understand DreamHack now. That would be great. Let's see it. I'll do it. Come on. Yeah, it's not that we even need a Magic Fest per se. I could just make up a date and say, come on to Seattle, but it feels like building it around something that people might be wanting to come to Seattle for anyway, as gamers might be good. Maybe PAX, maybe we do a PAX thing. I mean, Jerry Holkins is a buddy of mine. Maybe we can actually do something like legit at PAX. Oh, it's a trap. Let me see if I can find it. It's not easy. It's not on the simple list here, but I can find it. Close, close. What was the card called? I think I'm in the right place, but I forget what it's called. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Got it. Chilling Trap.
You've activated my trap card!
It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!
What else we got around here?
I'm walking here! I'm walking here! I'm gonna do it! Don't taught me that way!
I've kind of assumed that about every meme you've ever made, Hat, but confirmation is good. Well, again, you don't have to go into PAX, but we could still make it around the PAX event. Which one? I can't. My delay on seeing chat means I don't know which memes people are reacting to with their reactions. It's kind of funny. Let's see. What's another? I gotta go deep into the tank here for something we haven't had for a long time. That's awesome. Like this one's pretty good.
Excuse me, is there a Cliff Clove in here?
It's Cliff Clavin, partner, and you're looking at him.
Making your way in
Field trip. All right, we can find field trip. So many memes. So many memes. I think I will. I'm going to try and put together the master meme. Oh, except wait, that's no. Wait, is that one? No, that's the wrong. Wait, it's there. No, it's the. Okay, here we go. It's the school one. I'm in the school one.
I'll turn this damn bus around. That'll end your precious little field trip pretty damn quick, huh?
Yeah, we can do an Archer one. Let's see. Archer is even here. How about... I like this one.
Archer.
What?
Archer?
What?
Archer.
What?
Archer.
What?
Archer!
Name dropper.
I can't leave because there's too many memes to play, apparently. Trying to accommodate everybody. All right. We did that one. I'm going to do one more classic before the all-time classic. How about... Actually, just do this one. And the one that started it all.
Some say I never heard of ya, a rap burglar.
All right, everybody. Time to do it. Time to end this. I think I will raid Jamie. I know Happy gave me permission to raid anybody. So I think I'm going to do that. If Jamie's on, I'm going to raid Jamie simply because she's like our most rated. She's the raid prime, you know? But make sure she's on here. Great. Then I'll just fire up the raid. You know Jamie's rating, and there I've done it. Now the count is counting down because this raid thing will just override my blying and send you right on here. So I'm going to go, actually, let's see, did I leave anything on? Maybe. Let's see what I left on. No. All right. Well, then I'm going to give you this one as your farewell meme.
You don't need double talk. You need blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. No habla español.
I'll see you on Monday for a quick rundown of what's next for me. Thank you, everybody, so much. Love you all. This has been great. I'll never forget this. This has been a very, very important thing in my life, and I appreciate you all very much. Okay? Love ya.